I would like to ask you about, people talk about being flustered, being, very completely sometimes lost in the classrooms, teachers especially, like with kids, and like a harrowing experience. I've heard people, teachers talk about that it was a very, harrowing experience. I'm so tired after, this thing and that. The day was so exhausting, especially the pre-primary teachers. So then, and I know that you believe in a lot of, mm, you know the sayings of Tao and Buddhism, and things like that. So then, how do you feel that teachers should uh, also practice something to calm themselves?
Ah, absolutely. I mean, there's no question about it. Children are high energy people. You know, they it's natural. You know, they are built that way, and they have the, you know, mm, they're born with that kind of energy. Now, for adults to match with that kind of energy, not with one child, but with several children in a classroom, is again, it's an unnatural setup. You know, it only a mother and children. These two people can match their energies because um, there is love, and it's a different relationship. But here is a relationship which has been constructed. It's a social construct. The whole idea of putting young children together and an adult together, and in the hope of educating them, is itself quite absurd. To me it borders on absurdity, but absurd it is. So we have come to accept the absurd. Now, what the teacher has to do to get through something like this is, first of all, there must be teachers must understand that they have to conserve their energies. If you want to match high level energy, then you have to learn how to conserve your own energy. And how can teachers do this? It's simple. Speak gently. Don't get flustered about things. When I say flustered, do not rush about, like you don't know what to do. Let the movements be, you know, let the movements be slow, deliberate. What happens is the children start imitating what they see in the teacher. Most teachers believe that if they demonstrate high levels of energy, the children also will demonstrate similar levels and similar kind of enthusiasm. But that's not true. Children already have the enthusiasm. Now the teacher's role is to actually channelize that energy. Otherwise, what is wrong with the child playing with high energies at home? A bunch of boys or a bunch of girls together, when they scream and shout, who interferes? We don't lose our energy trying to control them. No, the whole point is of controlling. So if the teacher understands that she has to slow down her own manner of speaking, her own body demeanor, if she becomes more watchful about how she walks in the classroom, how she does things, how she arranges, children start picking that up, and they start noticing that this is a better way. They'll see it. Children are very, very wise people. They see when adults are doing something meaningful, and they catch the meaning. Now, so instead of teachers, saying hi, hello, everybody, and all that, a gentle hello, children, good morning. let us all begin the day with some movements and learn those movements. But when will a teacher do that? The teacher can do that only if she, first of all, is aware of the problem, that the problem is in herself and not outside. It's not the number of children, it's not the work she has to complete, it's none of those. It is herself. The minute the teacher becomes aware of her own presence, the heaviness of her own presence, I would say the heaviness and lightness, both. Heavy in terms of her deliberate calmness, deliberate movement, but also very light. Light in the sense she has to understand that these are kids and play is the most natural form in which they can learn. So if she designs her environment for play, children will learn easily. She doesn't really have to. So that lightness of doing, if she can understand that, then the problem is solved. Literally, it is solved. And so it is with a parent. You see, your children are now screaming and shouting or playing somewhere. No parent is bothered. Why? Because the parent knows that this is the time to play and this is how they'll play. If there is a problem, they will come to you. In classrooms, what happens? We start seeking problems. We don't know this. We're not aware of it, but we continuously look for problems, and that all this adds up. The flustered, aimless movements, the high pitched tone of the teacher's voices, lack of understanding of what is it that is required to channelize the energies of young people. When all of that are not addressed, naturally I'm lost, because I don't know. When you don't know, you're lost. This is why we have to look at the teacher's personal growth. Teachers can't just get up in the morning and say, I'm teaching a bunch of toddlers, there's nothing to do really. No, that's not true. I know teachers don't think like that, but they think, I have to get up in the morning, but I don't have to prepare. I have to just go there and brace myself for what's going to attack. That's how they think. But preparation in terms of what am I going to do for myself today, which will help me, deal with this situation in the classroom, with this unnatural environment that we have created. How can I bring naturalness to it? How will I bring an element of myself, a calmer self to it? That's the problem.